What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Boomer's Blades. I should have done this video on Saturday when I received this knife. I had a long weekend. Sunday I did laundry all day, so I wasn't able to. Most of you guys know that my little area here is in my laundry room. So, being that I did laundry all day, I wasn't able to make one. Before I get started, I want to thank Ben Belkin for this knife and Donnie. This is an awesome knife. This is a new product. They collaborated with Chris Ortiz of Cerebrios Knife, and from what I heard, they're gonna make more knives. I also want to thank Carlos from Trapper John's for having these on hand. They're literally at an arm's reach for me. I don't have to wait a week to get them. Actually, I kind of do, because he's got to get them, and then, you got to wait for the drop date. So these knives were supposed to be here Friday the 13th. United States Postal Service at their best again. They were late, so I didn't get mine till Saturday. That being said, I just want to thank these guys, man. This, and I've said it, you'll hear me say it in other videos if you watch them. This is like no other knife. I just can't say, I can't express how I feel about these knives. And Carlos had his year anniversary on Saturday. I had an awesome time until the end, and I'll tell you that in a minute. I'm going to try not to make an hour video, but you guys know I love to talk to you, so I just lead from one thing to another. So Carlos had his 1 year anniversary, and I had talked to Enrique Peña was there, which, man, that man can make some food. He barbecued for us in celebration of Carlos's 1 year in San Antonio. Trapper John's has been around for a very long time, since 1985. Carlos recently purchased it, I believe a year ago. That was his anniversary. So he had a party. A lot of people showed up. It was great. I got to meet new friends. Long story short, we're sitting down. Carlos has a little couch and some chairs, and he makes it feel like home. We're sitting there, and a couple of gentlemen are showing knives. This one guy had a whole case of knives. He probably had like 48 knives, 47 knives, but very nice knives. So, everybody's doing show and tell. I think I took like 3 knives with me, so I showed them that. They checked them out. They said they like Jack Wolf knives, which is obviously my favorite. So, long story short, towards the end, one of the gentlemen says, "Hey, I forgot to show you this one. You kind of walked in kind of late." And he pulls out, there's a young lady that's a YouTuber, has a lot of subscribers. I'm pretty sure you know of her, a Caucasian lady, very pretty. She has her own knife design. So he pulls out this fixed blade, about that long. So you guys know that I have a bad hand. I have pretty much control of it, but when I grab small stuff or things a certain way, I tend to drop them. So what do? I go to flick it, which I had tried that with Carlos's Benchmade. He carries a fixed blade. There's a Benchmade, and I had dropped it. Luckily, we're on a rug. I dropped the knife. And my first concern is, oh my God, I just dropped this man's knife. And it's a good knife. So I was like, man, I'm so sorry. I pick it up, and he's like, somebody goes, "You're bleeding." The knife literally fell on my shin and just gashed it. I thought I was going to need stitches. Luckily, I didn't. Long story short, I never got the picture with Enrique Peña, which I know I will, because he does go to Trapper John's a lot. I didn't even say bye to Carlos. Carlos is going to be on vacation for a couple of weeks, so I didn't get to say goodbye to him. By the time I got home, it stopped bleeding. I had patched it up best as I could. I just put compress on it, some some napkins and compressed it on there. And when I got home, I put a Band-Aid. I was okay. That being said, I met another gentleman that has a knife channel. He's local, and it's Nathan's Knives. Now, this guy can make you scales. He's backed up a little bit, so if you're interested, look up his channel. But I'm sure he'll be able to do something for you within a certain amount of time. I mean, you'd have to talk to him, but he works on knives. He makes scales. I talked to him about making some scales for me, for my Jack Wolf knives, and he said it's possible. He'll do it. It's just he's backed up. I think he's backed up a few months. Has a lot of work, which is good. Anyway, that being said, let's get started with the knife, okay? I don't want to make it too long, but man, every time I say that, I look and it's 45 minutes later. So this knife is, like I said, the designer. So Ben Belkin collaborated with Chris Ortiz from Cerebius Knives. I hope I'm not mutilating that name. So this is what you get. If you don't know about Jack Wolf knives, you get some pretty cool stuff. You get your knife. This is some serious good artwork. It says JW collaboration for the culture. Cerebius Knives, Jack Wolf collab, Jack Wolf Knives, and it's called the Tango. You might have seen a video or two, and you may have not, so I'm just going to go through the whole thing. Sean Tiffany does the artwork, and he's amazing. He's an awesome artist. I love his artwork. The pogs come with the Wolf logo, which I love that. I actually want to get a tattoo of that. It comes with a pog, which is cool. I now have 9 pogs because I have 10 Jack Wolves, but one of them is the lower budget one for $199, which is the Steel series. So it comes with a pretty cool pog. It says Tango in the back, jackwolfknives.com. Comes with your... I love these things. I don't really use them because I have so many... I probably have 100 microfiber towels, and I'm not exaggerating. I have... During the summer, I ate a lot of pickles, so I have those big pickle jars, and I have probably about 3 of those just full. Plus, in my area here, I probably got another 20, 30 microfiber towels. So, I'm going to do some modifications to this room so that it'll be more... I'm starting to get a lot of boxes. I keep all my boxes for my knives, and they're starting to get out of hand, so I need to make some shelves. I might decorate it somehow. But it comes with that, which is pretty cool. And this is a collector piece, man. It comes with stickers that I can never get out. Son of a bitch. I can't get these stickers out. Well, let me try it one more time. Hey, I got one out. See if I can get the other one. Really, you just need one, but I kind of want to show you. Well, anyway. Okay, we got one out. Hence, no pun intended, son of a bitch, it says. And it's got the Jack Wolf and the Cerebius Knives logo. I don't know if they're arm wrestling or they're just, grabbing each other. What's up, bro? But supposedly it comes from an old movie with Terminator with Carl Weathers and Arnold Schwarzenegger. But anyway, so that's I really don't know the story, and I don't think anybody does, but maybe Ben. But so I guess this is Cerebius. I've never heard of Cerebius Knives. I'm gonna start researching it because I hear he's got some good knives. So we're gonna research that. But this is the sticker, and just for the record, somebody said in their channel that they don't cuss. I don't consider bitch a cuss word because if you look in a dictionary, it's a female dog. So in my opinion, that's not a cuss word. And if I do cuss on my channel, well, it's my channel. So, and we're all adults. So it comes with the 2 stickers. Again, this is and every time I get a Jack Wolf, I say it, but I really mean it, guys. This experience that Ben Belkin and Donnie give you is just like no other. There's no other. In all honesty, and I was thinking about this. What am I going to say? How can I present it? Blah blah blah. In all honesty, I think they should get some type of a Century Award or something in the knife community, because nobody, and there's a lot of knife companies out there, nobody has a package like this. And I've said it on my other videos, somebody's going to end up imitating them. It won't be as good as a Jack Wolf, but they're going to try eventually. Just beautiful tube. The tube is made in England. Yeah, the can is made in England to 2025. Just an amazing piece. It's awesome for a collector. Let's get to the knife. Make sure you look up, I guess, Canathan's Knives. That's how you pronounce it. I didn't put that sticker up because I wanted you guys to see that. So this knife is it's a frame lock, bolster lock on ceramic bearings. Very nice. In all honesty, when I was watching the videos, and you can see, I'm assuming it's Ben Belkin doing the videos. He's wearing latex gloves. I thought, man, he is a big guy. I got large, extra large hands. I wear extra large gloves, so I don't have huge hands, but I don't have small hands. And I thought it was going to be a really small knife, and it's not. It's smaller than a lot of my other Jack Wolves, but like the Diamondback Jack. Last week I picked up a sharpshooter. I'll make a video on that. So I'm pretty much done with the older knives. I'm gonna go. That's not true. I want a Benny. So I'll end up getting the Benny. But this knife is just awesome, and I'm using my actual laptop. It's a Windows 8, so I'm hoping I don't lose anything. So this is the carbon. The scales are Camo carbon fiber Miami. Well, it says Camo carbon Miami, but it's Camo carbon, I guess. Integral bolsters and liners, which is pretty cool. And now there is some things I don't like about this knife, and I'll get to that in a minute. It's got titanium Torx, stainless steel lock bar, if you can see it. It's got the backspacer and pocket clip are dark blasted 6AO V4 titanium. I don't really like this clip. I mean, it looks cool, but it sticks out really high, like most of them do. And I normally take them off. One of the guys says he poked himself. I don't like the little thumb tab here. I like the way it looks. It's just too small. And if you're a fidgeter like I am, I'm constantly playing with my knives. Surprisingly, I haven't been cut as much as I thought I would. The thumb stud, I'm sorry. It's dark blasted. Also titanium. It looks cool as hell. But let me see if I can get a little closer. It looks cool, but it hurts like hell if you play with your knife too much. Here's a close-up look while I'm here. I got to remember to pull out. Oh, that didn't come out right. Now, on one side of the knife while we're here, you'll see the... this is the first knife that Ben did this to. Does the Jack Wolf logo. And on the other side is the... what is it? Cerebia's Knives logo, which is, this is going to come off, and I'm probably going to do it in front of you. The blade is just awesome. I like the way it has so many curves on it. So the backspacer and pocket clip, dark blasted, we talked about that. The thumb stuff, dark blasted, blade compound, hollow ground, crucible, S90 V steel. This thing is very slicey. And I brought a piece of paper, so I don't even have to put down on it. It just cuts just like any other Jack Wolf, just amazing. Look at that, like nothing, like butter. I don't even have to try. I did cut some cardboard today at work, and man, this thing is awesome. Blade compound, hollow ground crucible, belt satin. The blade finish is close length is 3.95, so it's a little bit smaller than most of my Jack Wolves, and I'll pull one out here, like the Purple Haze Diamondback Jack. That's, wait a minute, I'm still zoomed in. My apologies, I did that on another video. So it sits, I was gonna do the measurements and all that, but I don't have my ruler. So the Bionic is probably the same size as the Diamondback Jack, more or less. It sticks out by a hair, but that's what it is. Now, if you compare it to a Venom, of course, Venom is a slip joint. You can see that it's just a tad, like very, very little longer, and it's just on the bolster than the. So if you have a Venom slip joint, it's just a little bit more. The sharpshooter, I didn't match it up with that. It's a little bit. The sharpshooter is the shortest one I got, actually. So it gives you kind of an idea of what how long it is. And you know what? Let me just, what the hell? I mean, actually, I could just read it to you. Cutting, I think I did. Blade length 3.02, 3.0. I think the knife is scale to scale is 11.7 millimeters. Let's see, cutting edge. Okay, we already did all that. It's kind of hard because I got the whole arm of the my phone holder on the in the way here. It kind of stretches out. It weighs 2.5 ounces. It didn't weigh nothing, man. I showed it off today at work. There's a couple of knife enthusiasts that we always go and, hey, what are you carrying today? Let me check out your knives, blah, blah. And he was like, man, this is really light. He actually wants the blue Clear Night one, and I kind of want that one too. But anyway, they're made in China. They're American parts, made by an American man. It's a beautiful knife. Now, I don't like I said, the thumb stud, because it's too small and it hurts. But I was watching videos and it's pretty much an average size thumb stud for the knife. Now, anything bigger would look goofy, so I wouldn't expect Ben to put something bigger. The clip, the pocket clip, it's a cool design. I like it on there, but I already taken it off like twice, and it'll fit perfect in here. With the top of the bolster barely wanting to stick out. And I love these. I make slips myself. Actually, I carried it in this one today. This is just something extra I made that at the last minute I put the wolf on there and didn't go all the way in. But it fits good, but it's kind of bulky. I carry a lot of knives on me. I only have so many pockets. So we're going to go ahead and take off the clip. Now, the downside is there's no tab filler, and that kind of sucks. So this knife is the same price as this knife, and it comes with a tab filler. And as you can see, if you haven't seen my videos, I literally take off the pocket clips on all of them. The only one that I'm not gonna do that on is the one I got last week, and I'll make a video on this one. This is the sharpshooter. It was old new stock. I got a good deal on it. That one will fit. I got to make a case for it, but I'll use my Purple Haze one. It fits in there perfect. So I'm going to leave it on there because I might be in a hurry one day. And I kind of like the way the clip, this one does come with a filler tab, and it's blue, and I like that. This one came with a black one, which looks good, not bad. I kind of wish this one would have came with the purple one. I think it would have gave it more. I'm not understanding why Ben, I mean, he's got his reasons, but he did it with the blue, and then here he just did it gray. And it just kind of subdues it, so you can't really tell it's there. Same thing with the green linen micarta. It'd have been nice if he'd have made it this color, like a titanium gold or whatever it is. So, I mean, he can't please everybody, right? It's just, that's life. It is what it is. So, that's pretty much it on the specs. I talked about a HRC 6061, whatever that means. Knife made in China. Tube artwork is by Sean Tiffany, who's an awesome artist. I heard, if I'm not mistaken, I heard he does stuff for Disney World. Not real sure. So let's take this off real quick because I kind of want to finish this video up. So if you're going to take off the clip, you use a T8, I believe. I'm sorry, that's a T7. I could have sworn they said T8. What? God damn, hold on. Let me see, what is this? Let's see here. This is a T8. Oh, it's a T7. Oh, well, no, it does fit. I've been using the wrong one this whole time. I took it off like 3 different times already, just to make sure that I could do it. I'll have to put this back a little bit. What was this, a T7? Goes here. Let's see here. I really should be wearing my glasses. Let's see here. And this is a T6. So you're gonna need a T8 and a T6. I have more than one screw, but I don't want to pull out a bunch of stuff. Now, I got a tiny little one over there, and I'll show you why in a minute, because this screw won't come off. It kind of just turns in there and it gets stuck. So, and I've tried to take it off. I mean, when you got 1,000 knives, it's not gonna, you're not gonna get everything perfect. You're gonna miss some things. But yeah, it gets stuck in there. And that's a pain in the ass. Well, I got it out early pretty quick. Now I can't get it out because I'm on video. Wow. Let's hope it's not stuck in there for good, because I'll bang it out. Yeah, something's wrong with the thread, or there it is. All right, we got it. And it didn't go flying across the room or underneath the little cabinet there that I have. I did scratch the crap out of it the first time. I don't know if you can see it, but which doesn't matter because it's in it. This is the first Jack Wolf I've scratched, and I've fiddled a little with quite a few of them. I've done this several with every Jack Wolf that's a flipper. I'll do that too. So I really these knives are awesome, man. I'm really addicted to them. Another thing that I noticed when I went to Trapper John's Saturday was there's a lot of knife enthusiasts, and they're happy to. I kind of connected with a lot of them because of myself and a few of us were talking, and we're all kind of the same way. Excited to get a new knife, to get the next fix. And there it is, fits perfect. I got 3 of these. One I haven't used. I mainly use one for the sharpshooter, and then I got 2 Venoms, so I try to just use 2 of them. I don't know if it starts changing shape, I might just, or if they're pretty much the same girth, width, whatever you want to call it. It's not much thicker, so it shouldn't matter. Very little. I don't think it'll stretch it out. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Excuse me, guys. Mouth gets dry after a while. So that's the new Tango. It comes in, let me see if I can go back here. If you haven't seen them, it comes in full tie sunburst, fat carbon dark matter polar DLC belt satin. It comes in, which is the one I want to get, Kieranite Crystal Lake, crystallized titanium gold, and you can find these on the Jack Wolf website. The crystallized titanium DLC was an exclusive, only at the Jack Wolf site. Those sold the first day. There was only 20 of them. The dark matter polar DLC belt satin, I wouldn't mind getting that one either. So I'm gonna go Saturday, and if they have it, I'll probably grab that one too. This is really nice. Now see, I'm stuck with a hole that looks goofy as hell. So I have a decision to make. Do I want to not be able to put it in one of my favorite slips, even though I can make all kinds of slips? Or do I... See, if I put the clip, it's going to stretch it out. But I do like the way the clip looks. You guys let me know what you think, man. Let me know if I should keep the clip, take the clip off, just use a different slip. I like the slip because it's a little bit more compact than what I make. And I do make some of these, but they're for other knives. It's a little bit wider. My leather is a little bit thicker. I use vegetable leather. So it's a little bit, not much different, but it's a lot stiffer too. It's some hard leather. It lasts forever. A lot of the YouTubers, they started collecting Jack Wolves from the beginning, and their Jack Wolf stock slip has lasted. I'm starting to see patina on there. I like that. I do enjoy these slips a lot because they're really soft. And I don't feel any difference in the pocket. I do feel difference when I touch it. And that's mainly why I want to use that one. It is a little bit thinner, a little bit easier in the hand when you go to grab it. That's pretty much it, man. I'll make a video on the sharpshooter that I got last week. That's pretty much it. I'll pick up some knives this weekend, make some videos. I gotta do some shorts. It's Monday. We got a long week ahead of us. Well, I'm actually not actually moving it. I'm adjusting it. Got me a little work mat. It's not the one I wanted. There was one that's, I'll probably end up getting it. It's only like $20, but it's a little bit thicker and it has magnets. I don't think this one has magnets. I don't recall. No, I don't think so. But it does have cool little numbered where you can put the screws right here on the side. And if you've seen any of my videos, I've dropped a couple of screws. So just to be on the safe side. Like I said, I think Ben should have really put a little filler tab with this. Not everybody wants a pocket clip, and that's my only disappointment. That and the little thumb deal, that really hurts a lot when you do it over and over. Other than that, knife is slicey. These are awesome knives, man. If you don't have one, try to get yourself at least one. They're very addicting. I can't speak any highlier of Jack Wolf knives. They're just an amazing treat. It's a gift that Ben Belkin has. Just amazing. Now, Speaking of that, I manhandled a lot of knives at Trapper John's. I was telling you earlier about the gentleman that had a bunch of knives. You know, a buddy of mine at work has like an $800 knife, $500 knife. So it didn't feel, well, besides it being a little heavier, the quality was just as good as a $349 knife. So I've heard people talk about they're too expensive. It shouldn't be that much. I think the price is just right. And yes, they are expensive. And I can't buy 5 at a time. I can buy 2 at a time, maybe even a third one, maybe 3 a month or something. But I can't, like a case knife, I can't sit there and buy 8 of them in one paycheck. They are expensive. But you get what you pay for. And this S90V steel, it's just, that was another, I'm glad I brought that up. So the S90V steel is not where it normally is. I hate that my ring always turns that way. I wish it would focus. Let me, hold on real quick, sorry. Maybe that'll help. It's not helping. Son of a biscuit. I should have said, son of a bitch. That's what it says on the sticker. I was actually going to use that. You can kind of see it. Let me see if I can get a little closer. I really want you guys to see that. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, you can see it right there. So it says S90V steel. I hold all my knives when I get them. This was a little rough. Here's a real close-up look. Look at this. This thing is awesome, man. Another thing that the reason I like these Camo carbon is it glows. Look at that. Isn't that cool? If you haven't seen it, that's an 80s thing. Actually, late 70s, early 80s, because I remember being a kid and I had those posters. Let me do something real quick for you guys, if you allow me to. I'm gonna turn off the light so you can check it out. And they look even better in person, in real life. This is like a really bright orange. The camera doesn't do it any justice. But, so the only one I'm going to get from old stock is the Benny. I've been looking around. I really don't. I'm going to try to do the monthly drop so that I can move on to other knives. It's been very hard to stop buying these. They're an amazing, amazing knife. And they are addicting. They're very addicting. Sorry about that. God, I keep doing that. What the hell? And I've said it on all my Jack Wolf videos. If you get a Jack Wolf, be careful because you'll sell your firstborn to get them. They're that amazing. They're just an all-around good cutting, slicing, awesome fidgeting toy. Let me put that one away because that's not even in the video. That shouldn't have even been there, but I couldn't help it. I wanted to show you what I got last week. I picked up this one this week. I try to do at least 2 a month. Do you see how that just really, really throws it off? And I don't know if I can live with that. It kind of, I think I'll just put it back. Yeah, I'm very undecisive on that pocket clip. It's not a big deal when you have a filler tab, but when you don't, you just have a hole there. And it doesn't look good at all. And I don't know what the reason behind. All they had to do was get a little filler tab. You already have the screw. And just put it on there. I don't know if I can. I don't think I could make anything. I could put epoxy putty on there, fill it up, but then you'd be done with the possibility of putting a clip. And you never know. You want options. and then kind of paint it. Throw a little bit of pink or a little bit of black, and nobody'd be able. You just put black. Hell, look at all that black right there. Or the dark color. It's not really black, but it's kind of a. It looks like yeah. Well, there's black here. Darker gray, I guess. But all in all, good knives, guys. I don't know if I mentioned it. I did at my other video, actually. Ben Belkin is coming out with the Gateway Barlow. And the Gateway Barlow is very affordable. It's $16.99. Actually, let me take you there. So you could I'm gonna move my camera real quick so you guys can see. That's I have all my boxes. I don't know. I know it's touchscreen, but so you have 5 of them to choose from. Awesome knives. $69.99, $70. Wow. And that's kind of unprofessional, but what the hell? You got a leg shot there. Don't get all excited. Yeah. I don't know when they're coming out. All it says is coming soon. If you tap on it, go to the website and check them out, man. Get better detail. Ben's got videos and all this. It's coming soon to a dealer, and that's it. So I'm thinking maybe next month. Now, I hope that if it does come out next month, he still throws out a drop of the I shouldn't say high quality, because I know, and that's the whole reason I'm gonna probably get like 2 or 3. I already know at that price I might get 4 if I can get them. I was already talking to Carlos from Trapper John's. It's like, man, do you know if you're getting that next month? I want 4 of them. They're just because they're gonna be good knives. And somebody mentioned something about. I read a comment that says, oh, it's going to be like a Rough Rider. I don't think so, because I got plenty of Rough Riders. So, Rough Riders are good little knives. I'm sorry, not Rough Rider, a Roastcraft. I have 8 Roastcraft, and they're good knives, but it's not a Jack Wolf. So, hopefully, he has 2 drops that month so that I can get the new drop. And whether it's a slip joint or a flipper, I don't care. I like that S90V steel. I think it's really good, very slicey, beautiful blade. They say it's hard to sharpen them, but it takes forever for it to need a sharpen. And there's nothing that I haven't cut. There's videos out there. If you guys haven't seen them, just go to Jack Wolf on YouTube and videos, and you got guys like I think it's Donnie Be Good and I'm Skaggs and you're not, I'm gone. I like that when he says that. They do cutting videos, and man, they tear up some stuff. So check them out if you haven't seen them. Yeah, try to get you one, man. They're you won't regret it. If you gotta save for it, save for it. The only way I see somebody not getting a Jack Wolf if they're just not able to, and that's understandable. Not everybody's able to spend $349 on a Jack Wolf or $300 for a slip joint. It's a lot of money. It is. It's a lot of money for me, but it's worth every penny. Every penny. Just awesome. Before I go again, I want to thank Ben Belkin and Donnie for just providing these awesome knives for us. It's an experience that I've never. It's something I've never experienced before. Let me rephrase that. It's just an awesome treat. I love collecting these cans. I need to get a little window cases that I've saw them on Amazon. They're not expensive. Put all my pogs in, Just amazing, man. There's nothing like it at all. So guys, thanks for your time. I have 285 subscribers, I believe. Thank you, each and every one of you, for subscribing. We're getting close to 300. Before you know it, we'll be at 5, and I'm gonna give out some knives, like I said. Thank you for watching. You guys have an awesome week, and keep your knives sharp. We'll see you next time. Take care. Yeah, I know I made it crooked again. Have a good night.